give up winner-loser games. See, we're game players because our natural childlike nature always is to play. And then we put a price on it, or then we have to have teams. Then we have to, who's right and who's wrong, who's better, who's worse, who's a winner, who's the loser, who's a success, who's the failure, who's smart, who's dumb, who's high, who's low. So this whole winner-loser game. See, when it's promoted through any kind of a religion, that means of a supreme being who actually, I mean, look at this. This just okay. Now, if you say we're the supreme being, and at the same time, because forever you always, all living entities were already existent because they were part of you. You were together as both one and different. It's called a chincha beta beta tattva in Sanskrit. Inconceivably, simultaneously, the same as our source, our God, our partner, and different. Forget this oneness thing, this two-ness thing, this three-ness thing, this four. This is numbers, and numbers are not mystical. Because then in the win-lose game, you got the counting. How much money do you have? And how much are, you know what they say? How much is that person worth? Oh, really? In dollars and cents? In pesos? Yeah, in rupees? What? How much are they worth? So this sense of games, we like to play. And yet when we take that game-playing nature, what we're doing is we're doing a battle all the time. It's a battle of Armageddon that goes on in our mind. Between I'm good, I'm bad, I'm good, I'm bad, I'm not enough, I am enough, I'm superior, I'm inferior, you like me, you don't like me, I'm good enough, I'm not. And what keeps us doing that, it's like two pillars on a battery. You have to have a plus and a minus to generate it. That's not really the best kind of energy to be generated. It's actually a very dangerous energy because there is energy that has known and also used that is beyond this polarity kind of positive negative charge. So what keeps then this reality, this false reality going, covering as a veil over our perception of our true divine nature in reality, perfect harmony, divine love, ever expanding, in a sense, variety, divine pleasure of our divine self, of our own beingness. So as we keep distracted in the game, and you see how much energy is also produced at any kind of an event where all the people gather, that creates so much energy that people blow off. They're wasted the next day or longer. And giving that power to a dual game, a fighting, boxing, any of these things, we say, oh, and then the men like that. Well, not really. Or the women. No, this is, people want to have ritual. People want to celebrate. People like to be together to play and have fun with others. So, but we make it then, whether it's now Olympics or it's super games or it's big events here and it's sucking up. We're giving our energy, our power to this right-wrong game. I'm good, you're bad. I'm the winner, you're the loser. Loser, I'm the winner. Ba-ta-ta-ta-ta. And it creates hatred. It creates self-hatred because you're not good enough and you have to be successful. You can't be a failure. Nobody will like you. Well, most people don't like you anyway. Because if they're in their mind, they're competing with you all the time. They're judging you. They're criticizing you. They're trying, and say the key is don't play. You don't even have to answer back. That's what they're playing. I'm not playing that. Yeah, I'm going to play, absolutely, because every moment then is a joy of being. And it's really great when you meet other people that you can play with, and they're fun, and they're divinely aware, and sweet, and kind, and loving, and joyful, with a tremendous sense of humor, but not laughing at others. Not like cartoons where people are falling off and get killed and brutalized and everybody's laughing, ha 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 ha. Really? That's funny? And showing that to people and imprinting this in our minds because we're choosing to be playing the game. And in the game, if you're playing that, you're living in stress. You're living in fear, always a future failure. So every thought that then flows from the mechanical false mind that is manifesting a false reality, covering as veils of the true reality, divine reality, magnificent, that we are, and is manifesting and expressing. And when you perceive then the spirit, the soul, the presence, the beauty, in a sense, of who we really are and where we all come from and what we're part of, why would we settle for mere winner-loser games? Really? People have, what's going to become of me? What will happen to me? Hey, what are you doing about it? You're here right now. And the key is would you dare to go for 3 days even without anyone around, quietly in nature, by yourself, no electronics, no companion, you yourself, to be with yourself. Do you know, and in the beginning, it's bitter because we've been playing with the mind as a toy. It's a toy. And yet we're allowing the toy to dominate us and determine who we are, how we feel, what happens to us. And the key is you're indestructible. Indestructible. You can't be destructed or destroyed or disappear. You are eternity. This was then the supreme capture of God. It was to capture spirit souls. And the nature of a soul, according to the Vedas, the Sanskrit, is Sat Chit Ananda, Vigraha. Eternity, consciousness, and consciousness includes knowledge and what you do with it, and bliss is your nature. And you always have a form. So now, pull it in, rise above the game. You've already won.